Hey guys, Romie here. So please like, comment, subscribe. This is Love and Hip Hop, New York, Season 7, Episode 9, Coo Coo for Koko. The episode starts off with Yandy. She's, meeting up with Juju. Why? Because Juju's doing a photo shoot for her book. While that's going on, Yandy wants to go and let me know, yes, I have something to tell you. Oh, so what do you want to tell me? Well, I talked to Mendices, yes, and I told him that we weren't officially married. What do you mean you told him? Yeah, he didn't actually know that I didn't send in the certificate validating our marriage. It's like, Yandy, it's like, yeah, but that's not even the crazy part. It's like, wait, what? Wait, I thought I was going to have to gross you for that. What are we talking about again? Well, the second part of that is Samantha's best friend, Koko, contacted me and said that she had some information to tell me and had to do with Little Mendices, and that's my heart. It's like, oh yeah, I know that's your heart. I know it's your heart, baby. Yeah. So because of that, I'm gonna go and meet with her. Why'd you go and meet with her? That seems like a scheme. What do you think? I'm thinking, Yandy, you're being messy right now, because I know you know that something isn't right about this, but you're like, no, I'm gonna go and meet with her and see how it goes. Like, you better security because you don't know what's gonna happen. Remy Ma's dealing with Papoose. Papoose wants him a baby. Now remember, Remy said, for the most part, after a year or so, she could go and have herself a baby for Papoose, or at least get pregnant, or attempt to get pregnant. And after that year, but her career went and skyrocketed. She didn't expect that to happen, so now she's kind of backpedaling on, I don't know. The side part of that is she's trying to, Remy thinks she's slick. She's trying to distract Papoose. This is what she's really trying to do. She's trying to distract Papoose because she got another manager, and the manager, of course, is clearing up the email, so the business is being handled. And also, the manager is pregnant. Papoose found out about it and said, this is a working woman. I like her already. She's a working woman. And Remy's saying how, I have a photo shoot, I have an album to put out, and you really want me to go and do all that while pregnant? It's different. She could be in a desk somewhere and her job will be done and be done correctly. For me, it's a different story. And we can't do this whole, well, what about Beyonce? Not everyone's Beyonce. Not everyone does the same stuff that Beyonce does. So you can't put on the same expectations and parameters for someone like Beyonce and everyone else. But, Pap is over it. He loves his wife. So, of course, whatever Remy wants is is how it's gonna go. But he really wants himself a baby. At some point, are they gonna have another baby? I'm sure. Right now, is it a good plan? Hell no. No. Nope. You strike while the iron's hot. Now, I slowed down a little bit because I was so perturbed at what happened next. Oh. Oh. Cisco went to meet up with Tara. She's back on the show. At first I thought, oh, okay, so Peter's gonna be back for a couple of episodes. He's just gonna deal with some stuff with the Creep Squad. Is what it is. And then I saw that letter T. I heard that. Well, I thought, no, this can't be life right now. This can't be life right now. Tara's back. Tara's back. Tara's back. No. And who's she talking to? Cisco. Why? Because Cisco and Peter had a falling out. So Cisco goes to tell his side of the story. I'm thinking, now Tara, you telling us about how you've known Peter for 13 years. You just recently had a baby with him. And we want advice from you? You know what? I'll take it. Because usually the people who give the best advice are people that are going through a lot of issues themselves. So I'll take it. I'm not one of those where, why would I listen to you? No, I'll definitely listen to you because you know what mess looks like and how to avoid it. Well, how you're supposed to avoid it. Cisco's irritated. He's over it. He's like, Peter and I are friends. I did go and block a booking of his, but that's because he worked with Rich, and I felt like that was taking money out of my wallet, taking food out of my family's mouth. So, you know what? I went and blocked an interview. I went with DJ Self. I went and blocked a performance with him. So it's like, it's $10,000. Tara had this look of, wait a minute. You blocked my baby daddy performance. Why would you block my baby daddy? Why would you block? Why would you block my baby daddy's performance? That's his money. Child support. We not together. That's child support. That could have been $1,000 extra for all the kids. And you did that. Cisco's like, wait a minute, well, what about me? What about him going and doing this and that to me and messing with my business opportunities? And everyone cares about themselves. Everyone cares about themselves. No one cares about me. No one cares. I'm like, Peter. I said, Peter. Cisco, calm down. Tyra said, hold up. You're not going to do that with me. I've been on the show for how many seasons until recently, and I never had to deal with you of all people. First off, you're going to calm down. You're going to lower that voice. What is wrong with you? We're at a bar. Why are you acting out like this? You're a grown man. Sit down and let me talk to you. You and Peter are actually friends. You're going to let something like this break up your friendship. Really? Really? Because if that's the case, then you weren't actually friends. I'm like, oh gosh, Tyra, you're making complete sense. But it's just, I'm just still laughing in disbelief that you're back on here. Like, why? Why? It's sad. Cisco really had no one else to talk to or to turn to. But now we get to Snoop. And Snoop is working with Jay. And of course, they're both working with Sophie Green. And Vado's there, you know, the rapper Vado, because Snoop is getting ready for her showcase, and everything seems to be going well. Snoop is ready to go. She wants the business to be handled, so the business will be handled. Speaking of business, DJ Self is working with Major Galore still, and Major Galore is like, no, she's the queen, the head, the first lady of Gwenning right now, and he's just reaffirming the fact that Mariah Lynn, I'm going to be talking with her. And when I talk with her, we have to go and make amends. Because I can't have you two being at odds. That's not good for the brand. You're supposed to be mature. What's your issue? Well then, you know, Major Galore says, it's Mariah Lynn. Mariah Lynn's the one that's been talking smack to me to DJ and saying he shouldn't play my music because I'm trash and what I did was trash and all that. So that's blocking my opportunity. So of course I'm not going to like someone like that. I'm thinking, oh God, I can actually see Mariah doing something like that. So we'll jump ahead to that because Self said no, we're going to have some respect for each other. Fast forward, shout out to VH1, of course, being all under the same umbrella, and this was the VH1 thing. We got to see a little bit of the VH1 Divas event where Remy Ma did part of the tribute for Missy Elliott was with Remy Ma. So shout out to Remy. I was like, wow, Remy had a fantastic year last year. And fantastic. Remy killed it, and I'm glad she did because Nicki wasn't really doing a whole lot, you know, as a solo artist last year. So we needed a big female rapper out. So thank you, Remy. Thank you. Thank you. And I need that album like tomorrow. I need that album. Whether it's with Joe or whether it's yourself, I need that album like it's tomorrow. She goes and of course has dinner with Pap. Pap's like, he's laughing, grinning. Why? Because he has something up his sleeve. He's like, I think I hit a home run last night. I'm thinking, what? Wait, what? At first, I thought, oh, if he went and sabotaged the contraception, I'm like, you ain't niche for that. That's wrong. But no, that's not what happened. I think he's just thinking, you know, it was really good last night, so I know you must be pregnant. And actually, I got you a pregnancy test. You're going to go and take it. You're going to let me know if you're pregnant or not. And then I'll be happy. Even if you're not, I'll still be happy because there'll be hope. There'll be hope. And I just love that he loves his wife so much. And Remy wants to give Pap another baby. I just feel like Remy would really rather just be like, at this point, take her egg, take his sperm, put it in an incubator, use a surrogate, and be done with it because Remy just has this look of, I don't really want to raise another kid from scratch. That's the vibe that I'm getting from her. Self goes and he's working to try and build a relationship with Mariah Lynn again. And, you know, they have an honest conversation. Mariah Lynn keeps it real. So it's like, I know I've been a little shady and shaky and phony and fugazi about my interactions with you, and I apologize for that because Cisco was crazy, and I should have been working with you from the jump. You're the one who was actually playing my music. You were the one that was doing a lot for me, and I do appreciate you. I do appreciate that. So what I will say is, I apologize. I signed the contract. Let's get this money. Let's get to work. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. Self, are you going to accept this? He's like, yeah, I'll accept that. Here's the condition, though. You've been saying some stuff about Major Galore. What have you been saying? Well, you know, I would never go it on air and say something about another woman and about another female. But off air, yeah, I may have told a DJ that she's trash, she's whack, that she's fake, she's fugazi, that she's dead ass a joke, a punk. I might have said that. Self-said. Listen here. I'm technically your boss now, manager, all that. Here's what's gonna happen here. If you actually want to, if we want to make real money and make real hits, because Mariah Lynn says she makes good music. She makes music. She makes catchy music. It's good in a general sense, but she could definitely be on a whole nother level. So, it's not trash like people are saying. I just feel like she's better as a hook person. I feel like she could be on like everyone's hook, and I don't understand why she's not. Oh, damn, if I was her manager, we'd be making this money right now. If I was a couple of their managers, we'd be making this money right now. But she's going to go and put on her, you know, her best fake face and try and smooth it over with Major Galore, or Major Gahore, or Major Whore, as she likes to call her, even though I'm not going to call her that. I just wanted to reiterate that, because did you really, your problem isn't with her, and you're come on, really? Yanni goes and meets up with Koko, and Koko says, no, Samantha wasn't doing anything to Luma and DC's. That's not why I actually called you here. Oh. Is this a setup? Is this a setup? No, I actually called you here because here's the issue. It's Erica. What? Erica has been plotting, scheming to go and to set you up, to try and make you look bad in front of the press, in front of everyone, so that it could wreck your marriage. She wants to go and destroy your marriage. And you know what? Even though Koko, it's like, why are you saying that even though you're Samantha's best friend? Oh, and we get the side story. Samantha and I had falling out. I'm assuming it's because of Erica. And because of that, now I'm willing to talk. At first, I thought you were a bad person. At first, I thought you were a snake. You were the worst person on earth. But then actually, I opened my eyes and realized you're okay. You may not be my people, but you're okay people. So, you know, I want to give you this information so that you're prepared to deal with them. And maybe I'll get my friend back in return. Or if not, I just want to be petty. That's how I really took it as. I have voice recordings of them trying to plot and scheme to set you up. I have emails. I could send it to you, no problem. It's like, oh yeah, thank you, I appreciate you. Mona. Mona. You can't tell me this isn't some Then we move on. This is a complete setup, and we move on. So now it's Major Galore, DJ Self, along with Mariah Lynn. Mariah Lynn's just looking at Major Galore like, wait, you came in here for a meeting, right? This isn't going to clean out your garbage. Like, Mariah, now let's stop now. Now let's stop now. Things have only recently gotten better for you. Let's stop. Let's stop now. We don't want to do it because I like you, but I don't want you to start acting brand new on me. Don't do that. Now, originally, you know, they came in with their best fake face on, and DJ Self told them, here's how this is going to work. I have the wedding fest. I'm going to go and do a competition. Whoever wins, I know one's a rapper, one's a singer. Whoever wins gets to go and perform at Powerhouse. You get a moment at Powerhouse. I'm like, oh, Powerhouse is official. That's real. Okay, that's cool. Here's the catch. You have to agree to do this, and it's going to be friends and family are going to decide who's the winner. I'm like, oh, okay, this could go really bad for Mariah Lynn, or okay, because even though, you know, I do like her songs, she's not the best live performer. She's not. She is not. Her live performances are stiff because they are. I can easily see Major Galore putting a little bit of effort into it and it being okay. But before all that, Mariah Lynn was getting a little offended because Lyra said, you know, yes, I did start it by saying stuff about you, but it wasn't about you in a truly malicious way. I was just saying you're not my type of person. I'm like, excuse me? What do you mean? Well, you know, you talk about being a hoe and glorifying being a hoe. Mariah Lynn said, hold up! How are you telling me that because I'm talking about being a hoe, not actually being a hoe, talking about being a hoe, thereby glorifying it, even though you are a stripper, you get paid to take off your clothes for men and women. I'm not saying that strippers are hoe, because taking off your clothes doesn't make you a hoe. Obviously it doesn't. Also, doing a song about being a hoe doesn't really mean you're a hoe, but both could be seen as seen as non-mutually exclusive. Why? Because both of it is like general society looking like, oh, y'all doing a little bit too much. So both of you are in the same boat. So I do agree with Mariah Lynn. Anyone who says, oh, one is worse than the other, come on now. Come on now. And so that's when they're going to get into the argument, thinking they do not like each other. They do not like each other. They have both have chips on their shoulders. They want to make it, and they feel like each other are their roadblocks instead of being possibly their stepping stones or lifting each other up. It's sad. Yandy goes and she brings Bianca. I'm like, oh, okay, Bianca's back. She's always cute, so I can't take that away from her. You know, I was like, damn, I really like Bianca. I was like, oh, look at this, she look good. And then she had to go and do that whole stupid thing with. Anyway, it's time for. I was surprised. Snoop's showcase was nice. It was really nice. I don't care what it says. It was nice. I liked, Sophie Green's song. I didn't care about, but the first two, Ike and who was the other person? And the first, the female rapper, and the female rapper before that. Whoa! I was like, oh, this is okay. This is a bop. This is a bop. Again, I feel like Ike was kind of fire. And the female rappers delivered, both of their deliveries were, Snoop, okay. He goes in the background, hey, oh, that's my baby. That's my baby. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Even Yeti said, girl, this may be an industry event, but this is still somewhat professional. This is a real event. We actually have big names here. We even have Method Man and Avado here. Like, what are you doing? So after it was all done, Jay was excited, and Sue was trying to talk to Sophie Green, say that she was doing great. But then Jay, I'm sure, was a little bit jealous and told Snoop to shut up. And Snoop said, oh, hold up. Who the do you think I is? That's not happening. Don't you tell me to shut up. It's like, oh, but why are you getting loud? Why am I getting loud? I can't do this with you. No, if we're doing this outside. Soup said, how dare you try to do this to me? Again. You're trying to set me up for failure. We're supposed to be working together. I'm actually trying to make real money and do big things out here. But you're going to go and care about a relationship more than the business stuff. And I am done with you. You can go. You can exit stage left, stage right. I don't care. I said, oh, it's about time. Now, anyway, Cisco goes and meets up with Peter because apparently they're supposed to have somewhat of a relationship. Relationship in the whole, oh, we friends, we buddies, we're actually real friends. Cisco was over it. Cisco came there and was like, look, so are you finished or are you done? Because Peter said, here's how this is going to go. I really thought we were friends. I don't understand why you'd go and do something like that to me, take money out of my food pocket. So Cisco said, $10,000, that's not much. I'm thinking, can you float that my way? That'll do a lot. That'll do something in my life. I almost said a lot. I'm playing myself. That'll do something in my life, and I appreciate that. Float that my way. Peter kept it all the way real when he said, I have Diaz kids. I have 10 kids. That will have helped me out a lot. I'm paying child support for every last one of them. And you're going to go, and you're supposed to be my friend, and you're blocking the opportunity. You're taking food out of my... Cisco decided, you know what? I may or may not have the money in my pocket again. I really don't care about what you're talking about right now because you're supposed to be my friend, but you went in business, took your money out of my pocket, not really caring about me, not really caring about what's going on in my life, and it's all about you. I'm thinking, okay, so what's actually going on in your life? And Peter's just like, look, so are we finished or are we done here? I'll come over this car after you. And this is like, wait a minute. So then security blocks it. He said, wait a minute, why are we actually fighting? Why are we actually fighting? I don't understand why we're actually fighting. We're fighting because... No! And that's when it clicked in. I'm like, oh God, Cisco's throwing through something personal. Cisco said, you're talking about family, but what about my family? It's all about you guys. It's all about you guys. I don't care about self. And Richard's supposed to be my friend, and you supposed to be basically be my brother. And how that ends up working out is, I'm going through so much in my life. You have no idea what I'm going through in my life. And, you know, my wife left me, and I'm thinking, yeah, isn't that the one that you cheated on? So my wife left me. My kids, I don't get to see my kids. And my mother, it was like, wait, what's wrong with your mother? Like, no, real. Look, what's wrong with your mother? No, she's dying. And I was like, oh no. She's dying, and it's horrible because he just got into contact with her a couple of years ago and made amends because she was running the streets and she was doing all this stuff, kind of like with Mariah Lynn's story. That's why they initially connected. And she's just like, I feel like I have no one who cares about me or has my back. And I'm thinking, there it is. He is so hurt and feels so alone that he's lashing out. Is it right? No, of course not. Of course it's not right, because like, you're an adult. I get it. I pegged him from the start. He's a very emotional person, and because of that, he doesn't handle things in an adult-like manner when there's real issues. He kind of reverts back to that little kid, younger self of, you know, I'm hurting, so if I'm hurting, everyone else is going to hurt. If I feel bad, everyone else is going to feel bad, you know. And he's also the type that he doesn't let people know what's going on until he's ready to blow up. So then you're looking at him like, excuse me? Excuse me? So of course Pierce is like, I love you, I have your back. Regardless, you know what, I don't want the money. I'm thinking, I don't want the money because this is what matters. We're supposed to be friends for real, and you're going through something, and I'm going to have your back. Because if no one else has your back, then I'm going to have your back. Because that's what a friend's supposed to do. And I'm serious when I say that I really am your friend. And I really did appreciate that moment, because I know it was real. Because Cisco, regardless if you like him or not, he does give genuine, I feel like his storylines are real and how his emotions and all that. But that was heavy. I was like, oh Lord, his mom's dying. Like, this isn't a joke. This isn't funny. I knew it wasn't funny because I knew there was something else. I was one of those really perceptive people. It's annoying sometimes. But that's why, like, even when people in like, real life are aggy, disrespectful sometimes, I'm usually the person that's like, okay, so what's really going on? Because this is not how you, or the energy that I'm getting from you, this is from something else. So let me know what you got. Know what you think. Again, it doesn't excuse bad behavior, but I do understand, like, that's hard to go through.